Hey, what's going on, everybody? Josh Cathcart back here at Hardball Academy with Hitting Done Right. For this video, man, I'm just gonna be kind of raw with y'all, okay? No big production, just sitting here at the facility. Gonna talk to this camera for a minute and give y'all some opinions of mine. You may or may not want them. But now being in the arena of online baseball training for multiple years, going through multiple businesses, making a bunch of contacts, having to deal with the negativity online, and then the overall development of youth baseball players, I've formed some opinions along the way. Some you may agree with, some you may not. The first thing that always comes up is development, right? What are we doing to help the development of our child? What program should I go to? What coach should I go to? You know, where should I be at certain developmental stages? And the answer to that is there is no one answer, okay? Everybody should understand that every individual human develops at a different rate, okay? You're gonna have some 9-year-olds that move like high school varsity and college guys, right? Naturally athletic, the moves come easy, while then you may have some 9-year-olds that don't have very much athleticism at all and are just trying to figure out balance. So what is gonna work for them? That's where the collaboration should come into play, okay? Collaboration between coaches, parents asking the right questions. Don't get caught up in this one way does it all, because it's just not true. There's so many different areas that we have to address, right? Mental capacity, work ethic, okay? Natural ability, okay? Were your parents athletes? Do they understand the practice that it requires? Do they understand the diet? Do they understand the warm-up routine? Do they understand how important hydration and sleep is to performance? All of these things can be learned. All of these things can be talked about. But so many times online, you get into the this is my way, or we're going to do it this way because this person did it this way. And while that may be a good guideline to start, you have to be able to do your research, okay? You have to find coaches that will benefit your kid the most. They have to reach them on a personal level, okay? They have to be motivating in the correct way, all right? Some kids respond totally different. You know, some may need a soft-spoken, you know, it's gonna be okay. Some may need to get, you know, a little more stern with, a little more firm with. Set those expectations. But development is not a one-size-fits-all sort of deal. I believe that that is known, but I see it so many times, okay? Good coaches out on the internet trying to help kids, and then they're getting negative feedback from parents about, you know, this 9-year-old or this 10-year-old or this 11-year-old. Guys, we're all in this together, or we should be. It's all about development for the kids. If you don't agree with what one coach says, get a hold of that coach. They are very easy. Okay, there are often times when I see stuff and it's like, man, I don't really understand that. Okay, why are we working on that? Simple DM, simple email. Find the context, right? If we can start to do that as a community, coaches, players, parents, coaches of all levels, if we can start to collaborate together in a respectful way, the development of players is going to improve, okay? Talk about needing a village to raise a child. This is the biggest village we can possibly have. We have the internet. We have the entire world. We have knowledge coming in from all arenas. Okay, you've got high school coaches. You've got Little League dads. You've got ex-pros. You've got current pros. You have Olympic softball players. You have D1 softball players. You have all sorts of information at your fingertips. If development is truly your goal, and that is what you are about, no matter what age, what level we are talking, collaboration is the key, okay? Hear that again. If you are truly about development, collaboration is the key, all right? So that's my development opinion, all right? We need to be better as a community. Now, for overall athleticism of players, I think there is being a glorified element to velocity and exit speed as it pertains to pitching and hitting. We obviously want to be able to throw harder, hit harder. That is great. But putting young players, underdeveloped players, into over-strenuous activity, reaching for numbers, is doing those bodies more harm than good. You can closely monitor it, okay, if you've got a professional that knows how to handle it, but the 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old, 13-year-olds even, that are doing these high-intensity weighted ball throws, these high-intensity lifts, swinging out of their shoes just to try to hit a certain exit speed. That swing has no control. That swing has no tempo. It has nothing. Okay, that swing doesn't play. We have to teach the young players the fundamentals. We have to teach the young players how to care for their bodies. Okay, when is the appropriate time to rest? When do we want to go hard? And be very cognizant of those small developing joints, right? I see so many times you get these posts of people up online, oh, my 9-year-old just threw, 65 miles an hour, or oh, my 10U just hit it 72 miles an hour off a tee. Okay, number one, you're probably lying. Number two, if you are just seeking those peak numbers up there and you aren't developing the proper foundation, you are just waiting for injury to occur. Okay, it's not about the clicks, it's not about the likes, it's about getting those young players properly trained. Okay, properly trained, letting the body mature at the rate that it's going to mature. Of course we push. Of course you want to get in the weight room. Of course you want to get bigger, faster, stronger, become more athletic, but not at the expense of the individual. Okay, so just a couple things. It comes across my feed all the time. People asking questions, people being rude, people posting stuff that's ridiculous. People searching out for the wrong things at too early of an age for these players, okay? I'm making it part of my goal. I'm making it part of my mission to start bringing the online baseball community more together. There are certain cliques that hang out, and there's certain cliques that, you hop on theirs, it's the same people talking all the time. Where's the collaboration, okay? I myself I'm flying around the country, meeting coaches from different, areas, different areas of the country, but totally different. Softball coaches, D1 coaches, high school coaches, MLB consultants, ex-MLB guys, MLB hitting coaches, to try to bring as much knowledge to myself as I can so that I can then give it to these young athletes, parents, and other coaches. We can all be better, all right? So I appreciate y'all watching. If you have any thoughts on this, please go ahead and comment. I will get back to you. If you're enjoying the channel, subscribe, please. Hit that like, share it with your friends. And until next time, y'all be good.